fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
Hey, this is James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 4th day of June, and the weather is cloudy and wet across much of the state today, but we are promising drier conditions by the time we hit the weekend. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots. First off, up in Decatur, in the Tennessee Valley, where rain is falling. And temperatures up there are in the 70s. In fact, a pretty good chunk of the state only in the 70s right now because of the clouds and showers. There's the Tuscaloosa view looking north from the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. The sky cloudy there. Not much rain so far at that site. And in Gadsden, rainfall amounts so far have been light and spotty. That's the view there coming from Lookout Mountain near Nakalula Falls. There's the big picture, and you can see the upper trough passing through the southeastern states. A lot of moisture from the Mississippi River on east and a variety of clusters of storms. And also an interesting feature there just west of San Francisco, very deep upper low pushing moisture up into the southwest United States. Here's a look at the radar at 2:40 this afternoon over the eastern side of the state. Just kind of a large mass of light rain. The convective type precipitation is off to the west. Some heavier thunderstorms showing up near the Alabama-Mississippi border where the air is a little more unstable. Don't expect any really organized or major severe weather problems around here tonight, but there certainly could be some thunder and lightning. There's the convective outlook. The slight risk areas are first off on the middle Atlantic coast up around the Tidewater, and then out west on the lee of the Rockies, and also through a large chunk of Oregon and Idaho of all places. And the QPF chart, this is the expected rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, and this is suggesting rainfall amounts of about 1 inch, and much of that will come today and tonight. After today, things look dry for a while. Here's the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and there's the upper trough slowly moving on to the east, the axis shifting a little east of the state, and accordingly we think that the bulk of the rain will be shifting east of Alabama tomorrow. There could be some lingering showers tomorrow morning over the eastern counties, but we think by afternoon just about everybody will be in sunshine with lower dew points advecting in here. And on Saturday, starting off the weekend, the weather should be mostly sunny and warm. Highs in the mid to upper 80s. And Sunday looks dry, a little sliver of moisture down in southeast Alabama, but we'll call it mostly sunny here, maybe close to 90 in spots. Pretty warm day. Looking at next week, there's a look at Monday. Some hint of moisture mainly over the eastern side of the state. And on Tuesday, pretty much the same thing. I think the safe thing to do both days is to mention some risk of a shower in spots, but nothing especially widespread. Wednesday of next week, there's broad troughing over the southeast, and that looks like a day where showers and storms should be a bit more numerous. And yeah, we see that thing coming up out of the Caribbean, south of Cuba, around Jamaica. Thursday, that thing is going to be lifting due north in response to the troughing over the southeastern states. It would not get into the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to churn up across Cuba and then ultimately maybe across the Bahamas if this happens. And understand, the GFS, it's famous for putting down systems that never show up 7 days in advance. There's a look at Friday of next week. The system is east of Daytona Beach, and on Saturday the 13th, it's off in the Atlantic well to the east of Charleston. And again, we'll keep an eye on that, but more than likely, if it happens, it would not be an issue here. We'll go deeper into the month. This is the 20th of June, and the westerlies are up on the Canadian border. We've got ridging here. That looks like a very, very typical summer solstice-type setup there with warm and muggy conditions and some risk of a few scattered showers around. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.